Hey guys, welcome back out to the channel. Hey, guess what? It's Christmas time. Why don't we go and build a giant glowing Christmas cactus? See how we did it coming up. Well, the first thing you do when you make a giant glowing cactus at Christmas time is find the appropriate substrate to make the frame out of. In this case, I didn't want it very heavy, so I went with a half-inch EMT conduit. And I just got done welding this, and so essentially what I've done is took a bender and bent some of it so it's really easy to work with, and just sort of tack welded around, do what we had to do. And this thing is just shy of 10 feet tall and barely clears my garage by that much. So next thing to do will be give it some body, and I'm going to choose to do that with some chicken wire. I may go ahead and stick some green lights in there, sort of give it some interior illumination. But in the end, I'm going to wrap this, so we'll see how it goes. So next thing, give it some body with that chicken wire. Well, at least to try to document a little bit of what we've done on this thing so far. I've got it laying sideways in the garage because it will stand up in the garage. It's just shy of 10 feet. So, and my garage is 10 feet tall. So what we've done here, basically, I used an old spool, a wire spool, and cut that out. Cut me a little access hole in there in case I need to get in. And then taking my favorite half-inch EMT conduit and bent it around up top and made the adequate bends, that sort of thing that I needed to do here and there, and welded it in place. And I actually ran out of shielding gas towards the end, so those welds aren't perfect, but you know what, it's a cactus, a Christmas cactus. And threw a little bit of Christmas lights in there, doing that sort of thing, just to give it some interior illumination. And then took this 36-inch tall, I guess what you call that, chicken wire or half-inch wire mesh, rolled it over, made several sections, and left some gaps in here because this is kind of tough to bend, and did our best here. I'm going to leave this open for now because I'm not so sure that I want to do it like that. I'm going to put a hat on it, so it ain't going to matter at the end of the day, but I'll probably come up with a better solution. And well, needless to say, I think it's about time that the idea now is to go ahead and lay a fabric sheet on there, and we're going to try to put that on. Let's see what happens. This is all a guesstimation. I've never done anything like this before, so you know what? I'm just trying it out. First side of the sequin fabric, I guess we'll call it, is on. I think it's going to hold all right. What I tried to do was took some 3M Super 77 spray, sort of sprayed the cage work down first, then sort of peeled this back, coated the fabric, then folded it over, did that sort of thing. Come over here, sort of gave me 2 inches past this conduit, you know, just to give some sort of something for it to land on, and did the same thing over here. Not real happy with how I cut that back, but you'll never see it. So just flip her over and do the next side. Ta-da! There she is. I went ahead and spurged all the labor pains and just went ahead and got the rest of the side all glued on down. And these guys here were a real pain in the neck to do. I am happy and yet dissatisfied with how some of that went together. You know what, it's just for a one-time parade float, so it ain't like it's gonna be a permanent fixture anywhere. So anyways, I think it turned out pretty good. We're gonna do Santa's hat on top, but I think it's going to stand out pretty good. So y'all ought to check this out. I'm going to turn the light out. Boom. I'm pretty happy with that, even just as it is. Now, the next step in this is going to be to wrap the entire cactus in LED lights. I'm going to have my wife help me do that. And we'll get that entire thing wrapped in LED lights. This thing will really shine because of all these little tiny glittery dots. So I'm kind of thinking it'll be pretty nice. But yeah, there she wrote. Let me just say, I used some 3M Super 77 glue. That may not be the perfect thing for this cloth, but is the only thing I could come up with at the moment. I think it's going to do okay, but let me just say for anybody that is going to try this out, that while I believe it will hold for the most part, I would be concerned going down the road or having this thing outdoors if it wasn't for the fact that I was going to be wrapping this in LED lights and that sort of thing. That way it kind of sandwiches it in, so I'm anxious to see if that will stay put whenever we're pulling it down the road to get to the trailer to put it on the float. We'll see. Alright, I'll catch you whenever we get the LED lights put on and maybe the hat, and we'll see how cool it looks after that. Alright folks, you gotta check this out. I got the lights, me and wife strung them all up, and I'm pretty happy with the end result, so check her out. She's glorious! Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with this. I knew it was gonna look alright, but it was actually a lot brighter than I expected. And these LEDs, they have, you know, a couple of controllers on them, and if you can get them going just right, I mean, it looks pretty neat. But yeah, this will be the first and last cactus I think I ever create, because it was a pain in the hind end. But it was fun. At the end of the day, it's kind of been neat to do it and try something different, but nevertheless, we will see you from the float. So guys, I've been working with my team getting this float all together, and after quite a bit of work and putting it together, I think we're ready for the parade. Take a look at it. There she is, all done, ready to go, ready to have some kids up on there. I'm very pleased with how it turned out. I think we all did a great job on this thing. We're just barely going to make out of that 14-foot door, I believe. But anyways, that ought to work nice. The whole reason for even doing this is the parade theme is a Wild Western Christmas sort of thing. And what goes better with Wild West other than a cactus? And then we got this little arbor that I built, which looks like a ranch entrance. And that's going to double as our manger scene. We'll have some kids lined up there, some Mary and Joseph and a shepherd or two, and the wise men. Yeah, this is I think this is going to look really nice, and it's just going to be fun. We do have some music we're going to play. Got a boom box up front, if that's what you call that these days. And we'll have dozens of kids sitting out here, you know, having a good old time. It's just fun, you know. These things are kind of fun. Oh, we're going to attempt to do a snow machine if it won't pull too many amps off that. Nevertheless, I think we're ready to rock and roll. See ya at the parade.
Hey, howdy. Howdy.
We are about ready to go, getting staged up. Lots of cool, awesome floats down the way. A lot more to go. It's gonna be a fun night. Here are the not so wise men. Yeah, are y'all eating the gifts to Jesus?
Yeah.
All right.
He looks
Y'all having fun?
No, we didn't. You said you could swim there without your
Oh, good. Whenever you get back, you go with the oh, here again, like
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Give me a holler. Nice. Merry Christmas, guys. Oh boy. Merry Christmas. Well, gang, we had fun, and that is a wrap. We'll see you on next video.